Hi, I'd like to spend just a few minutes with you looking at the ways in which we merchandise and maintain our rose displays. Roses present us with a fabulous opportunity in our plant areas because we know from recent research that over 14% of garden owners intend to plant Britain's #1 favourite flower in the forthcoming year. The challenge though is to demystify the rose for the marginal gardener while still maintaining interest for the keener gardener. Let's face it, roses look good, they smell good, and their peak selling period during June and July is a time when we do have that little bit more space and time to show them in their full glory.
I mean, we weren't always rose specialists, but we've discovered that roses are about the most commercial product we've got, with the possible exception of chocolate fudge cake. Versatility of the roses themselves as garden plants. There's a rose for just about every situation in the garden. Very small ones, very big ones, ones that are tolerant of shade. They smell so wonderful. They look beautiful, but also they appeal to the emotions. They appeal to nostalgia. People constantly ask us for roses that they had in their parents' gardens. And also, of course, they make very good gifts. We sell a lot of roses for presents. The secret, I think, is just to have roses looking in tip-top condition. If they're looking good, they sell. And roses make money for us.
Being the nominated Rose Champion means taking ownership of the roses, keeping them in pristine condition so that when the customer comes in, they want to take it off the shelf and take it home with them. That means coming in daily, deadheading them, keeping the leaves looking good, making sure they're well watered and they're spaced properly so that they don't grow into each other, taping them up to the canes, make sure that you've got a good spraying program in place so that you can keep the roses at their healthiest. On the annual maintenance, we'd make sure that at the end of the year we clear all the benches away, get rid of as much detritus as you can, and then go along and sterilise all the benches so that they're in a really good condition. All sorts of people come in to buy roses. Being the Rose Champion, from the customer's perspective, the advantage are that they can come to me and I can give them the advice that they need, how to plant them, how to look after them, help them keep their rose in pristine condition and give them years of fulfilment.
And we create displays to basic level to sell more plants and to inspire people more. Building displays and positioning in the garden centre is obviously really important, and the places we would put them would be where we get the most foot traffic. Key messages we try to include in displays can be varied depending on the season. So for example, if buy this plant for your dad because it's Father's Day. Other message we might want to get across are perhaps a new plant which has been introduced or something that's particularly appropriate for the season. We do several different types of displays here. We do sort of a basic display, which is a big wodge of colour. So we'll choose something that's looking particularly good. One variety, we have a bench and then alter the heights, which adds interest, and we'll make a block of that. The other sorts of displays we have are, for example, lifestyle displays like the one I'm standing in at the moment, which includes sort of everyday things like your garden furniture and lanterns, just to inspire people. We can link in other products with roses by encouraging people to buy, say, the right compost if they're going to put it in a container, and indeed finding the right container, one of a suitable size, one you know that's going to look good. Also, if you perhaps put some other plants that look good together, they might be inclined perhaps not just to take the rose, which is what it's all about, but to actually take the companion plants to go with it so they can take home the entire look in one sweep. Everything so it makes it nice and easy for your customer. It's kind of like a recipe that it's easy for them to follow. So again, they can get the best out of their roses in their garden.
And remember, everything that we've just seen is available in print in the Rose Merchandising Guide, where you'll also find lots of other useful information, for example on the Rose Locator, helping you to locate any rose anywhere in the UK, and also information on gold standard roses. We know we have a fantastic opportunity. Let's unleash our skill and our passion, increase our sales, and also put the rose back in the heart of the British garden.